Yo, you're now in tune with the Lord Says Special on Shade 45. Shade 45 yesterday, man. It is the Lord Says Special, man. We got a special guest, Cypress Hill. Man.
Word
up. I wish you could have had a little, what is the misty shit that you light up like the...
the vape pen.
Yes, the vape joints. I got a chick high for that shit and gave it to Girl Scout. She was like, I'll show you my teddy. I was like, all right.
You know that's not uncommon these days. You know, there used to be coke whores, now they're dab whores out there.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Yeah, it's crazy.
it's
crazy, dude.
Man.
It's like crazy. You see it all over Instagram. Fucking broads doing like fucking slab dabs, like. You know, they probably get higher than dudes do these days with the dabs to chicks, man. It's crazy.
Because, you know, chicks drink, so now they, you know.
It's about equality. They said, we're stoners too, motherfuckers.
God damn it. 888-742-3345. Before we go live with the phone calls, you have the album, 20th anniversary, but it's ill. It's like a skull.
Yeah, it's new packaging. We developed a skull to bring out our actual logo that's been, you know, the representative of Cypress Hill for the 25 years. Our skull logo, we made that into the actual collector piece where we put the CD in there, and then we also have a book with that goes David Crosby. God damn it, legendary. So we got it's like yes, he definitely gets high. So we got it's like a small coffee table type book with old school pictures that Sen Dog had of us back in the early days.
And Sen used to have he had a perm then.
He had a number of cuts.
Okay,
look, and you know I don't mean to blast Sen Dog, you know, because they were all stylish cuts. All right?
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
The first cut was his Larry Blackman cut of Cameo. He had the Larry Blackman. I mean, look, just picture him with the shit. He got the mustache.
Without the beard, though. Without the beard.
Yeah,
you know?
Without the beard. This was Senny Blackman right here. You know what I'm saying? From Cameo. You know, then he let more of it grow because we all let our hair grow for a time. All of us, even Muggs. You know.
And you stole my afro, man.
I'm sorry, man. I tried to give it back a long time ago.
That's all right. You rocked it well.
I tried, you know. But there was a time we all grew our hair way the fuck out. Even Muggs. Muggs had this crazy ass curly Italian hair.
Yeah, he had the time thing.
And you know that was you know, we had it rolling for a minute. Yeah, I cut my hair eventually because
why did you cut the fucking?
So you know, we were doing this tour in South America. We were in Chile. Right, and the promoter steps to me and says, "Hey, listen, I know you know how you jump in the crowd. We know that this is something you do. We don't suggest that you do this because these crowds are going to go crazy." I'm like, "What's the difference between this crowd and that crowd? They all go crazy. You don't understand. These are very passionate people, and they're going to tear you up if you go out there." I'm like, "Tear me up? Yeah, right." And this is when my hair's blown the shit out, right? So I stage dive like they told me not to, and immediately it was like piranhas. They were all on me. They were pulling at me from everywhere, not to like fuck me up, but like just because they were excited. And you know, those people aren't so big, you know. So I fucking jumped in the crowd, boom, rolled them all over, and you know, before you know it, I was at the bottom of the pit. You know, and while my boys were pulling me up, my two stage guys, somebody was stepping on the back of my fucking hair. So I'm getting pulled forward while, you know, I'm like catching whiplash down here. and I had to crack homie's knee, whoever was stepping. It could have been a dude, chick, whatever. I cracked them in the knee. Their foot came off my hair, and I went up immediately. And I was a little bit dizzy after that.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I told myself, okay, if I'm going to keep jumping out here, I need to shave my fucking head because a lot of people thought it was fake. And then shit like that could happen, you know. So I'd get the people pull my hair. Oh, shit, it's real. You know, so I had, you know.
They might be like, give me your hair.
Yeah, you know, so I, you know, after that tour, I went back home and I shaved my fucking head. And I regretted it at first, so I grew it all back again, and then I remembered why I fucking shaved it. So after that second time, I just let it go for good at that point because I knew, man, I'm gonna jump, and these motherfuckers are gonna be pulling at it or I'm gonna drop to the bottom and the same shit's gonna happen. The next time, a big old patch in my hair is gonna be left back. You know, I didn't want that shit. So
and to grow that shit again, nah.
Yeah, I had to sacrifice, man. You know, and let it be in the wind. Let it be in the past.
That's so sorry, man. I saw a picture. I don't know, it was on Twitter with you and Willie Bobo when you were little, and Bobo was like teaching you the drums or something like that.
Well, yeah. Eric Bobo's father was Willie Bobo.
That's so fucking dope.
And you know, Bobo had learned to play percussions and drums at the age of 5, and he would go around with his father.
You see this, like, I was like, oh shit.
They were on this show called the Merv Griffin Show.
I remember that.
Remember that
show.
shit?
Yeah.
And that was.
There's a couple people that look like they work.
Yeah,
like,
I saw that walking around. Yeah, that was the first time Bobo had played in front of people and on TV. At 5 years old, he looked like Rodney Allen Rippy. If you look at him,
he was like 7 years old playing like the Playboy Mansion and the Palladium
with a blown out fro.
Did you go with him?
No, we didn't know him.
We didn't know him back then.
We didn't know him. That we didn't meet him till after we stole him from the Beastie Boys, because that's where we got him from. Sorry, Beasties. We love y'all, but we had to take him.
Hey, today Shane, listen, we got a call over here. We got Matt in Toronto. Matt.
Yeah, what up, Sear?
Hey, what up, Matt? Speak to Cypress Hill.
Yeah, B, what's going on, man?
What's good? Salute to the T-Dot.
Yes, for real. Just wanted to salute you, bro. Over the years, I've been listening since day one when I bought the cassettes and vinyl, and been following you Cypress Hill ever since. Just want to thank you for all your guys' hard work and dedication to the cannabis industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Hey, thank you very much, man. And on November 18th, my boy Burner and myself, we got our Prohibition 3 album coming out there. And that's, to the music and weed culture right there. That's going to be a banger.
He lights up a lot.
Oh, he lights
for a
the
chubby
fuck
guy.
up.
Goddamn.
Hey, man, my man right there, he's like my brother. He can actually, he blazes for real.
And
he
rolls fast.
And he rolls fast, and he's got access to awesome flavors. A lot of people were always like, well, who's the guy that can get flavors like Dr. Green Thumb? Well, let me tell you, it's that motherfucker Burner 415, my brother from another mother. You know
what's
I'm
the flavorous weed?
I don't know. That's a good question, because in the last 6-7 years, there's been new flavors coming out. Jet Fuel, OG Kush, and our brand is called Jet Fuel. That's always been our favorite. But in the years, in the last, 5-6 years, there's been strains like gelato, the cookies, cherry pie,
the lemonade,
the tangerine. What else?
Excuse me, I'm gonna cry.
the sunset sherbet, Skittles. What else is there? There's there's so much shit. There's you got headband, and there's just so many fucking good strains. It's hard to pinpoint just one. You know what I mean? But I would say, aside from the OG Kush, our Jet Fuel or whatever, I would say for me, my other favorite would probably be either Skittles or Gelato 41.
That sounds beautiful. The Skittles.
They are amazing. You go listen. You take a trip to the Bay one time.
Man!
If you should take a trip to the Bay, go to the Cookies shop 215, Cookies 215, and you go get yourself a few of them different Gelato, Skittles, cookie bags over there, and you're gonna see the flavors. And the cherry pie, you got to try the cherry
pie. You can mix the cherry and
you can mix all that shit. It
like a little
beautiful.
kid again, like man.
Like when you used to go to a 7-Eleven and buy the big gulp and then do all the different flavors right there on the fountain. That's the same shit you would do. You go buy them bags.
Hey, Shane 45. We got who we got? We got Ben. Ben, New York. Ben, what up?
Cypress Hill, what's up, Sear? What's going on?
What's good?
What up?
Good, man. I want to give a mad shout out to you guys, man. We love you out in New York, I remember, man, it had to be at least 25 years ago, man. I saw you guys rock out in Octagon, and some clown dudes, man, threw a 40 bottle and hit one of you in the head. I forgot
that
which
was me,
one,
yeah.
man.
I remember that.
You guys still came out on the stage and rocked it out, and you was like, yo, you know, one of y'all hit my brother in the head, and he's on his way to the hospital, but we still gonna rock it out. And then you just jammed out to pop the trunk. It was crazy.
That was a crazy story because we had just gotten rid of our tour manager, right? And usually they're the ones that go get the security to walk you into the club. They go get the promoters,
of course,
right? So we didn't have that. We said, fuck it, we're gonna do it ourselves. And as we're walking up, we meet up with Cameron from Young Black Teenagers, King Son.
He just texted me too.
And Sun Dubious, right? And Sun Doobie. And we're rolling up, and the security guys are throwing these 3 or 4 dudes out of the club, like beating their asses, rolling them down the stoop. You know what I mean? Well, those 3 guys waited for those securities to come back out. And those were the guys who were coming to get us to bring us into the club. So he asked me, so who's with y'all? So I turned around to point out Cam and a few other guys, and all of a sudden the bottle that was meant for this guy fucking cracks me right in the fucking, center right here. Got 14 stitches. Sendog and Muggs and Son and King Son and somebody else end up doing the show while I go get stitches in the hospital. At the end, I got 2 black eyes. I go home and people, my people's in LA were like, "Who the fuck did this to you, son? What's going on? We need to fly back." Now I'm like, "Nah, man, it wasn't like that, man. They didn't."
So wait a minute. So King's Son was Be Real.
I don't know how it went down because I was in the hospital getting the stitches, but they somehow pulled the show out.
I came out and I was doing both his voice and my voice, right? And then I saw King Son there, and he was like, "What up?" I'm like, "Get that mic, get over here."
And salute to King Son because he's always been a good homie to us.
He's like 6'11".
He's a big dude, good friend to have.
Yes,
he will fuck somebody up. Nah, but he was a cool friend. What was funny, Sear, is that right before I went to the hospital and shit happened, right? Because I got hit on the butt. It was the butt. It was the butt of the fucking 40-ounce bottle. Or before that time, I went off and started gangbanging. I was running the streets and doing all kinds of crazy shit. So he went off and did 783, and Sendog was doing hype man role for his brother, who was signed to Capitol Records at the time, and they came back for me a little bit later, and that's 73 after Muggs left, finished with that, he came. And we developed Cypress Hill.
So Muggs was constantly, he was sending me beats through the mail on cassettes while he was out on the East Coast with 783 and B was out gangbanging. He was mailing these cassettes to my mom's house. So some of the beats that eventually made the album were on these little cassettes.
Yeah.
Right? So I had to go to South Central and convince him to come back to Cypress to, hey, let's write these raps. He told me straight up. He told me, I can't leave. It's a war. I can't leave.
And I believe one of the things I said, too, because at first I was really reluctant, when they were coming back. We're going to do what? They ain't going to make no money doing this shit right here. I'm slanging over here. I'm making money. I ate all my words and all that shit I talked. I just totally ate them. But they took the chance on coming back and getting at me, and so with that, I took the chance and I left the gangbang shit behind. And fortunately, I had a group of homies within my set who understood that, and they didn't get salty, and they supported me, and they watched my back from the shadows. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't allow motherfuckers to come be funny, you know what I'm saying? And nor did I ever put the chip on my shoulder. You didn't never see me with red shoestrings or red bandanas or, claiming my set like that, because I made a decision not to bring that world into the music, because these dudes took a chance on me. I didn't want to ruin that for them, because I was really banging. Not a studio gangster, none of that bullshit. I was in the shit for real, and I just didn't want what you see happening today.
Glorified,
you know what I'm saying? I don't want to glorify it or nothing like that, because I know what it was. If anything, I was trying to tell people about this lifestyle and make them understand that you got a choice, that you can get away from it if you really want to and you put your mind to it. So that's where I came from on that end. And once I made that decision, everything actually kind of flowed right after that. And, we kept out of trouble, fortunately, and got professional about what we were trying to do,
Worldwide, Cypress.
Worldwide, baby.
Yeah, man.
Oh, wait, we got a phone call. We got We got Juan. Wait, hold on, man. Okay. We got Can somebody pick up line 7? We got Juan from Cali. Juan, hello.
What's up, Cypress Hill in the house?
What's good?
What's up, Juan?
What's up, man? I just want to thank you guys for all the awesome music throughout the years and making it nice to smoke bud to that music. But I'm calling all the way from Cali, man, Bakersfield, little town
Nice.
just north of you guys. You guys used to come down here and get down back in the days, and just glad to hear you guys on the radio still doing your thing, man. Much love all the way from Cali, brother.
Word up, man. Thanks for the love, man. You know, a lot of good homies we know that came from Bakerfield, the Baker Boys. From you know, who actually came and changed the game in LA as it relates to hip hop. The first station that was playing hip hop in the mix and even in rotation was 1580 K-Day, and it was an AM station. Our DJ Julio G was one of the mix masters.
Julio G, shout out Julio G.
So when that went away, there was a void of hip hop not being played on any Los Angeles airwaves. You know, you had to dig deep underground, try to find mixtapes and shit like that from NYC to get any kind of hip hop after that station went down. The Baker Boys came to a FM station called Power 106, where it was like a Kiss FM, if you will, you know, top 40.
Like the local Power.
Yeah. Yeah, they were like a top 40 thing, right? And the Baker Boys came on and they did a Friday night mix, and they called it Friday Night Flavors. That immediately changed the game of FM radio in Los Angeles. More hip hop started being played, and eventually, you know, it just became the home of hip hop in Los Angeles, Power 106. And they were from Bakersfield, man, and they came and did their thing in Los Angeles and brought like hip hop back to LA when it was gone, when K-Day left for a while, you know what I mean? And a lot of the other peoples from Bakersfield that we have are boys from Korn, who you know, they're originally from Bakersfield.
That's dope.
Who became, you know, fucking legends in the metal world, and they were very much influenced by Cypress Hill in the beginning. So, you know, we were like, you know,
how could you listen to hip hop on AM?
We had no choice.
There was no choice.
We had no other option.
There was no choice. But you know what's crazy is that their broadcast signal was pretty strong for an AM station.
Yeah,
it wasn't like FM, of course, but it was pretty fucking strong, and they had a nice outreach. You could be pretty much anywhere in LA and get this particular station. You know, it was really missed when it left, but the Baker Boys brought a variation of it back when they brought it to FM, and now shit, you have like several FM stations in Los Angeles bumping some hip hop shit, and it was all due to that chance that Power 106 took on these guys from Bakersfield. So salute to Bakersfield, baby.
And we got Eric in Toronto. Where's Eric? Hello, Eric. Hello?
Hey, Sear, what's up? What's going on?
What's going on?
Hey, Cypress, I had a question for you. You guys have been in the game for so long. You know, you've always been relevant. You're still relevant. I just wanted to know, when you have shows, you know, a lot of people there are kind of there for your classics. They know your classics, maybe not your new material.
Right.
And you gotta keep it fresh at the same time. So I was wondering, how do you guys feel about, you know, having to go back to the classics, but then I guess bringing new material in? And, you know, because I know some artists really don't like to play their classics. I know you guys probably aren't like that, but
all right. Hey, thanks for a long talk right there.
Well, you know, for us, we've always tried to incorporate like a little of the new stuff and more of the classics. You know, we go backwards on that shit. Some people want to run away from their hits and the shit that got them there. You know, they get tired of playing their songs, and for us, it's like, how do you get tired of playing what people actually gravitated
what got
to? What got you there? So for us, we always try to incorporate the old school shit and put in a little bit of the new flavor, so it's not overwhelming, because I get that same trip too. Like if I go see a band that I like, right, or a group that I like, that, you know, fuck, I want to hear the hits, and then they go play like an hour of some shit I don't know before they play hit one, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I gotta go.
I don't care how much I love this band. If I'm hearing a bunch of shit I don't know, I'm the fuck out. And I've been known to do this. People are like, where are you going? Where, you know, they haven't played the hit song. I'm like, yeah, it's been 1:20 and they ain't played the fucking hit yet. I'm out of here. So, you know, we don't want to be one of those bands that punishes our fans because we're artists and we need to play this new shit. No, we can play the new shit. We implement it a little bit at a time and get people used to it, but still fuck with the classics. But we try to take the classics off of all of our albums and incorporate them in the set so that people are getting a taste of Cypress Hill from every point, as opposed to being selfish and saying, well, we got a new album, we're not playing any of that old shit, we're just going to play this new shit. People will be leaving fast. No matter how much they love a motherfucker, they will be leaving.
Hey, nigga, where's Killer Man? Where's Hannah? You know, I mean, those are songs that I want to perform every day. Still,
I still love those songs. Those are like your kids, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna love your kid any less because he's 25. It's like, oh, you're a grown ass man now. You know, our album's a grown ass man now.
It's a grown ass man.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a break.
Woman.
Let's take a break. Come right back, man. Let's get into a joint, a classic. Cypress Hill, Lord